We are the calm, the storm, the whimsy, and you're listening to Grounding Home. We wanted to start by sharing that we're hitting pause on our room by room series for a bit. We love tackling clutter and creating order together, but lately we've felt the gentle nudge to go deeper, to focus not just on our spaces, but on the heart of our homes. And right now, in the middle of summer, feels like the perfect time. Maybe your house is like ours. The early excitement of summer has faded. Camps are winding down, trips are behind you, and you're hearing the more, I'm bored. But what if this slower stretch isn't a problem to solve, but an invitation to root ourselves again? Today we're talking about how these open, unhurried days can ground our homes in peace, connection, and simple togetherness right here, right now.
Are we actually changing this because Kelly has to catch up on decluttering her kitchen?
Shut it.
Oh,
I will get there.
ouch.
The problem is I don't have slow summer days. It's chaotic every single day.
Yes.
I still have to clean my pantry
Just
and my
waiting on
junk
those
drawer.
pictures. Just waiting on those pictures.
So with a quiet moment of your day, you'll be able to declutter a little bit more.
yes. This is where we're going.
Yeah, this is where we're going. So we're looking at this. This actually happened to me 2 days ago. Okay. So we had a fun event. We'll talk about that in our next episode. But we had a fun event. My kids were with me. Super exciting. And one of my kids says, can I have a sleepover later this summer? And I was like, I really don't like sleepovers. And he says to me, we've had the most boring summer ever. We have done nothing. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So this is what triggered this for me, because I am like, there is no way that we are going to not talk about boredom, because I think it's actually going to be really good for my children to actually know what boredom is.
Yes.
I am so angry. I have done so many things this summer, specifically tailored to my two younger children, because one, I feel like my youngest always gets cheated because the 14-year-old did all those things already. Mm-hmm. And so then I feel like she should be still experiencing the Wednesday in the park events where he doesn't want to go anymore. He's 14. That's fine. You don't have to go, but she should still experience it. So I'm struggling with those things. How are you guys managing your summers with bored days? Are your kids bored?
I don't think I really get bored, but
you or the kids?
I don't. What I meant to say was I don't know that they say things like I am bored, but it is a lot of I don't ever get to see this person, or I don't get enough time with this person, or we're running out of time and I haven't even had any sleepovers. And I'm like, oh, you mean the one that we had like 5 days ago was that far away and you're about to see them again in 2 days? I'm sorry. Like, that's more what it is. Like,
or like that we literally were
need
leaving.
The people.
We were still at the event that was happening last night.
When you heard that.
When I heard that.
Oh, man.
And I was like, are we not doing something fun right this moment? I know you had a blast all night long.
Right.
What are you saying? And so it just triggered a lot for me, because I'm like, now I just want to stay home.
Yeah, why go? Why am
I going to put all this effort into these things? Yeah. I'm not a cruise director. I don't need to make sure that you're entertained 24/7. So now I'm done. Like, you're going to read your book and you're going to have quiet days and you're going to learn how to make a rocket in my backyard or something. Like, seriously. Yeah.
I feel like this summer has just been weird because the weather's been awful. So we cleaned a lot. And they are so done with cleaning, but my house doesn't look clean. So I'm like, until my house is clean, you're going to clean every day. Well, they don't want to clean anymore. They're like, is this what we're going to do all summer? Yes we are. Going to clean every day. Stop putting stuff on the floor and stop bringing things out. And then we don't have to clean every day. Right?
Just
Good concept.
Hulk Hogan there.
So something happened. It was, yes, we are.
I just feel like I'm constantly having them clean, which is ridiculous because it shouldn't have to be like that. But I feel like we do a lot. We are constantly running, busy, all the things, all the time. And they're like, summer's almost over. We haven't done this. We haven't done that. We haven't done this. I'm like, but we've been so busy every day. Yeah. We haven't had a whole lot of days home. I'm never home.
Right.
Between strength and conditioning and now volleyball and now football's ramping up. It's like, and we had the play for the beginning of the summer. It's been constant, and we have horse stuff and 4-H stuff and all
you
the
go
things.
Swimming and
like
get together with
so
friends
much to do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we could have made a bucket list, or we could just be doing summer the way we're doing it. But that's what's happening.
So yes to boredom. It's just they all throw it at us in different ways. Yeah.
Yes. So it's not necessarily I'm bored, but it's we haven't done this yet. And why aren't we seeing these people? And why is this not happening? And summer's coming or summer's ending. Yep. So we need to get all this stuff in. And so like, what would it look like? So like, I love this. So like, I love being at home. We all know that. I love quiet afternoons where my kids are not on screens, and it's challenging, right? Yeah. Because then that is where the eye rolls come because they are bored. They're not doing something. So what do you feel like can you, number one, have a quiet day at home where you do nothing other than stay home? What does that look like for your family? And two, what creative things can they be doing and sparking from those boredom moments? Like Kelly, for instance, like you're never home. What would that look like? Could you do it?
I could do it. I kind of wish I had that right now because it feels so busy.
Are you talking like screen free?
I am talking screen free. Screen free.
We're not entertaining our kids.
We are not entertaining. You are taking self-time. And they are creating their environment, which the reason I'm asking all these things is because I think that it's super healthy for our kids.
Yeah. I love when obviously they all want to be on screens all the time. It's so frustrating. I can't stand it. But I do give them time on their screens. But then like sometimes I'm like, you know what? We're not going to do that today. We're going to just hang out together. And then they all play so wonderfully together. All 4 of them. They'll just play together. And it's so great.
Why do you think that we fill our days? So like there's multiple questions and all of this.
The obligations because that we have.
It's coming. Like we have obligations, but is it because we feel like we have to entertain them? I'm struggling.
There's also like comparison. Like, oh, they did this or they're going here but also like teenage girls, I feel like are the opposite of a teenage boy. Once you do something with them one summer, then they expect it every summer. It's tradition, Mom. And then you add another thing that summer. So now next summer, there's 2 traditions or 4 traditions. And so there's that like, I don't want to miss out on that. I love that tradition.
Yeah.
So there is like that expectation that we put on ourselves that we have to meet all of that.
Yeah.
Also, I like to be entertained and I like to entertain people. So partly my personality, I think.
But you did get a trampoline.
I did.
So that you could send them out to be creative and entertain themselves. Yeah. Because you do need that, right?
Yeah. So it actually made my heart really happy because tonight, like they were all out there. Tori and Nora were working on volleyball. Hudson and Isley were jumping on the trampoline.
Oh, that's cool.
But I just have to say, like, okay, here's our window of there are absolutely no screens, or this is the window where you can have screens. And after that, you have to find something else to do.
Yeah.
And when you say that to them, then they are more creative.
Yes. Yeah. So I feel like screens are just easy.
Yes. For us too.
Yeah. For especially for us, because then they're just out of our hair.
Uh-huh.
We don't have to worry about it. They're occupied by something.
Yep.
So super easy. So yesterday was like one of our no screen days, like during the morning time and afternoon. So like I usually let Pacey get on screens. He's the one who wants to be on screens the most. Strider could care less, but entertains himself with screens. So he is different where he will actually watch videos to learn. So he's learning about the Titanic. He wants to know how to make the rocket. He wants those things. Or like he has like 100 summer hacks that he wrote down, and like we're crossing them off. Making shaved ice with watermelon that he's froze. Like he froze a couple pieces of watermelon and then shaves it down and eats it like.
Well, that's cool.
So like all these different things. So he can create those things, but he's the one who's the most bored.
Oh, okay.
Which is crazy to me, but it's because he wants to continually be doing something, that he wants to be building something. He wants to be, and I don't want to do those. Like, so it's hard. It's hard to be like, just go out and build something because he's 12. So it's not that easy for him to just go out and build something. So then Aaron's not there. So we struggle with that. And then Letty, she is the least of my worries. Like she just does whatever. Like she constantly is like finding something to do. But the reason that I wanted to talk about boredom is that I actually feel like it is one of the most important pieces of being a child. And so instead of feeling guilty about my kids being bored and taking what he had to say last night and being like, we had the most boring summer. And I want to be like, but what did you learn about yourself? Like, what did you create? What did you do? All these different things. And so it just like, I don't know, sparked all these things of like having slow days. And so
my kids have been forced to have slow days because I had another child.
True.
So I think had I not had Grant, we would be a lot busier, but I actually feel like we're at home a lot.
Okay. That's good.
Because it's just not easy to go places anymore. But I do it kind of the opposite. Like I'll let my kids have screen time in the mornings. And then at a certain point, like it's the rest of the day until like after we have family time in the evening, they could do it a little bit more. Because I like to rest in the afternoon. I like my nap. So,
yeah. Oh, so then that's your screen time. They can be on screens. Oh.
No. I think I do it the opposite way. I don't know why I said that.
Oh, okay. So
morning is usually screen free, and then the afternoon they can get on screen.
Yeah, same with us.
Then I can sleep.
So you can sleep and I can read or have my coffee by myself. I make them go outside. I actually made them go outside yesterday and they hated me so much because
it was
so hot. And I told them, and it had rained. And so it was like rainy. And I'm like, I don't care what you do. You're going to go outside. You're going to go on a scooter ride with your sister around the block because she's 9 and can't go by herself. And you're going to like, and they came in and they were like drenched with sweat. And I was like, oh gosh.
Like, would we be outside?
I'm so sorry.
No.
Like, nope. I'm not outside reading my book. I'm sitting in my air conditioning, reading my book, drinking my coffee, and I felt bad, but I'm like, I have to get them like out and doing things.
Yeah.
But it's just hard.
Yeah.
So, and Pacey's friends want to be on at night. So we try to keep him off all day so then he can be on in the evening when his friends are on, because if he's on during the day and at night, then I'm not okay. Like I don't want him to do that. So what are some of the things that you guys do or have them do when they're having a quiet day? And how often do you have quiet days? Do you set out times for quiet days? I know.
What's a quiet day again?
I know. So this is for you, essentially.
They teamed up. They're like, hey, let's talk about these quiet days.
I did not.
No.
Kelly will take
actually,
one.
This really triggered for me last night.
Yeah.
With the...
Maybe you should shake it off.
Wait, I know. The most boring summer ever. And I'm like, okay.
And you've been doing a lot this summer, too. Like, a lot.
Yeah, I'm kind of done. So I'm ready for boring days. Sorry, guys. We're done.
So I make my kids lists that are like, here's some chores I want you to do. That's included in a quiet day for us. Do devotions. Go outside and play. Like I make them check it all off before they're allowed to do anything else.
That's good. And you're so organized.
I don't make a list, but I give them every morning, like, okay, so this is the chore that you're going to do. So if it's bathrooms or if it's their laundry or if it's vacuuming, like whatever that is, I should probably make a list, but I just feel like it's easier because based on the day, like depending on what needs to be done.
Oh yeah. I just do a new list every day.
Yeah.
So on my like fridge whiteboard.
Yeah. Look at her. She's taken all of the organizational pieces and using them.
Yes.
But they have to, so I'll just give you a rundown for Pacey. In order to play any kind of video game any day at all, he has to stretch before he runs. He has to run 2 miles every day. He has to stretch when he's done running. He has to read 2 chapters in a book, and he has to make sure that whatever his chore or whatever we've required of him to be completed before he can do any kind of video games. And he's reading for the next day. So if he didn't read the night before, he doesn't get to play video games. So it's like a previous day type thing. So he's always doing like so for instance, tonight is Tuesday night. He reads Tuesday night for Wednesday. So if he doesn't read on Tuesday night when he goes to bed or when he gets up in the morning or whenever he chooses to read, he doesn't get to play video games the next day. And right now he's banned anyways. So we'll talk about that later.
That organized at all. And that's probably why my life's chaos.
No. I mean, I don't think it's chaos. You just don't have quiet moments.
If they woke up tomorrow, I'm like, Liza, you got to stretch and run 2 miles and stretch and then read 2 chapters of a book and then do a chore, she'd be like, what is happening? Is this alligator Alcatraz or what?
Why?
What?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of a novel place.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
But
my
for real,
goodness.
my kids would die if they woke up and I did that. Normally I wake up and I'm like, okay, we have to go do...
Well, that's fine.
And then I'm like, you have to do this,
But,
this, and this. And they're like, can we get on our phones? No. Can you do this and this and this?
But if you did it every day, like it would break that for you, where you weren't fighting that battle every day. Yeah. My kid,
and you start slow.
Hudson specifically used to be so like fight with me about screens, fight with me about when he had to get off. And I just said to him, like, once I start to see this affecting you, the things you have to be able to accomplish or your emotional well-being, it has to go away completely. And so like once he realized like you're going to do it a lot less if you like, so you have to finish all these things first. It's helped us a lot. You wouldn't have to argue about it. It would just be the expectation.
Yeah.
The one thing I need to do is add in, okay, now my girls are playing volleyball. You should be training for that when you're at home because it is a lot of work and they're not used to that.
Sure. Yeah.
So I already told them, you guys really need to be like, have a time every day you're working on that so that the 2 days a week we're in the gym for 2 hours isn't going to do it.
Right. And they have each other now because they're both playing. Yeah. So they could bump back and forth together. They could set like all the different things.
So I do need to add that.
Yeah. And then our boys do go to the gym twice a week right now.
I mean, your boys are working out all the time.
Your boys are working out. So that's the same. And the reason that we make Pacey run is because the reason that he runs and that he reads is because we want his mind and body to be healthy, not just a blob playing video games. Yeah. So like he's at that stage of life where like, I don't feel like Eliza needs to go run 2 miles and stretch.
And she's super creative.
Yeah. And so it would be different for each child. I know that you were being extreme, like when you were saying like, oh, Eliza, go run 2 miles and all these things. But like, she's active. And so like, in order for us to keep him active, because he's choosing to not play a sport and he's choosing to not do things that he would be physically active in, then we are creating that activity for him.
Yeah.
Cool. And we've told him, like, you choose not to play a sport for school. That doesn't mean that you just get to waste your time. You're going to still be physically active. So you're going to have to sign up for 5Ks and you're going to have to play basketball at the Y and you're going to have to do these things because that's important.
Yeah.
But
I need to make lists for myself.
Yeah.
Get off your butt, Hillary, and get some workout going.
Yeah, I need to do that.
I'm like, get outside and run. I'm going to sit on the couch and comfort eat, though.
She's going to do line dancing on YouTube.
Every day I should do it. It was so fun. It was so fun.
So I also think that the reading thing, and I'm going to advocate for the library because I love it. And I was telling Hillary about all the free things that we got so far. So we're doing the reading challenge. We've read for 30 days straight. And in those 30 days, we have gotten 1 million free things. So we've gotten free t-shirts and we've gotten free stickers and we've gotten tickets for like baskets that you can put in, like raffle baskets and things like that are like VR and Bose headphones and speakers and iPads and
screens.
All these screens, right? Like they're like read all summer long and you can have screens all winter.
Yeah.
It's actually through the Summit County Library. Okay. So any library in Summit County. And we've gotten chocolate chip cookies and dilly bars and free ice cream cones. And I mean, the list goes on. Like when I went in there after we filled out our paper for the 30 days, I had no idea what we were getting. And like all these things, she's like, oh, and you get this and you get that. And I was like, my kids are telling me that they're bored. We have gotten everything for free this whole summer long because we're reading, like whatever. So
I love when we're home though, and my kids are bored because they just get so creative, like together, and they usually all do something together. It's not like this kid's doing this and this kid's doing this. They're always drumming up something fun to do together, creating games or I don't know.
So I just have a couple other things here. Just to talk about like some things if you needed ideas, listeners, ideas of things to have your kids be doing. But number one, I think the library is super awesome right now. Like there's lots of cool things and you still have plenty of time to like get in on that. Hillary, Kelly.
What do you do if you have fines though out the wazoo?
What?
Just put them in the bin.
But what if I can't find everything? And then they're like, you're banned from the library. We're not giving you free stuff. You never return anything.
Get a new library card with Grant's name on it.
Oh, can I do that?
Absolutely.
But it'll probably be attached to me, right?
I think you can get a new, like, put it under Chris's name.
Or Isley. She's got a different last name.
All of the kids can have their own library cards. Did you know that?
Not attached to me.
Correct.
All right. Well, I think that Grant might be the way to go.
But you can only get like a few books out, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway,
continue.
Yeah, so the library is a big thing. I also think that drawing, baking, or experimenting in the kitchen. So like Strider loves working in the kitchen. He likes to make all the things that I'm making. He likes to try to make dinners, those different kinds of things. Shooting hoops outside, riding bikes, or taking walks around your neighborhood. Getting lost in a book series or learning to build something. And so I think that too. If you go to the library, you wouldn't have to read a book series, but you could learn something about experiments or learn something different. And then I feel like these are the moments that when they're quiet, that they have conversations with us that we don't get when we're busy running around. They might hop up on the kitchen counter and talk. And so like, I feel like sometimes we feel like we need to entertain where we really just need to meet our kids like at home in those quiet spaces. Do you have any other thoughts?
I'm bored. I'm just kidding.
She is. She would be.
I'm not. I'm just kidding.
I know it's going to be
my
hard.
gosh.
So if you haven't done this, it's going to be hard. You're going to get the awkward. It's going to be awkward. You're going to have the eye rolls. You're going to have the sighings. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this isn't helping me as a mom at all. But I would try it. Give it some time. So as slow summer days linger, let's welcome them. Let's ground our homes in calm and connection when in the boredom and quiet. Because one day, we'll look back and see that these were the days that built something deep and lasting right here at home. Thank you for listening to a production from Family Simple Media and the CSW Podcast. Follow, like, and subscribe at CSW Podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So as we slow down our summer days, let's welcome them. That's not what I wanted to say. Why do I always make things up? So as we slow... Oh, so no, not we. Wow, what in the world?